Hello, Libra. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the first half of May. I have meditated upon the cards and I have reshuffled. Wow. Okay, they said no to these. They said yes to that. Okay. During meditation, Spirit showed me the claw. So it's almost, it was like if I was seeing it from your perspective, you were the toy inside the machine and you were finally selected. You were being selected it was coming down at you. The claw was coming down at you to pick you out of the box. So it feels like you're being chosen for something. The words that I heard is you're being picked for this. It could also be that you're being elevated in many different ways. So take it how it resonates. But I feel like you are, you're being chosen for something. I'm going to be surprised if the Six of Wands doesn't show up here. We have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups, the Tower. Ooh, the Shaman. That's the Hierophant. Okay. Wow, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Maybe somebody's choosing you. Maybe this is a match made in heaven here. We have counterparts here. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Wands, or sorry, Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay. It feels like there's a sudden change of direction towards a happy venture. For some of you, for others, it feels like because you're genuinely in flow in whatever this is, in whatever it is you're doing, the changes are happening rather rapidly. But I don't feel like you see them because you're just kind of there and things are just happening. And I feel like you feel them and you're connecting with them, but you don't see how massive of the change it actually is. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries, but I'm getting, and this is not, this is the Ace of Cups. So this is all water signs. So Aries has, I don't know why I'm picking up Aries here. Unless whomever it is that you're dealing with is a water sign and has strong Aries placement. But yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. Funny, but I'm picking up Aries. Okay. Weird, but okay. But it feels like you are real spiritual. You really have been connecting a lot with spirit. And you've balanced out this beautiful, it's like this flow, like this masculine and feminine energies within yourself. And it's like you've learned how to master the emotion and being still at the same time. And finding either simultaneously or after much motion, you come to stillness. Okay. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that's in motion, and you can flip these energies however you see fit. So it feels like if you are in a union, it feels like one of you is constantly going and the other one's more still. Um, either way, it just feels like there's this beautiful flow about what's going on energetically, and learning how to really appreciate nature and being still is specifically with this high priestess here. I'm almost getting an empress energy with this high priestess, intuitive, still, and nurturing, but yet very intuitive. Like I'm just seeing empress here with this high priestess. Very interesting. And I love that you're just like, I'm going to take a rest now. I'm good. I know I need to recover. I've done a lot. I'm just going to recover. Sure, there's things for me to do, but that's okay. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to recover. I'm just going to lay here for a little bit. I'm going to take a nap in nature. I mean, I love this. Some of you are camping. What is that? What's going on? What is going on, Libra? These energies are crazy. They're beautiful, but they're crazy. With this Five of Swords, I'm not getting anything about strategy. And normally the Five of Swords is about winning at all costs, right? But what I'm getting here is that the only way you want to win is by moving cool, calm, and collected in a path that does not have the negative energies that you don't want in your life. So because you don't want to have negative energy and you want to go through life with a lot less resistance, it's almost like you're leaving all of the resistance behind, or anything that causes resistance behind. And I know that we can't do that as a whole, but what this is saying is you're doing the most of that as much as possible. When I looked up, I saw 444, but I had to keep talking. But I needed to say that. So you may be seeing the number 444. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what gives you your desire, your perseverance, your willingness to move forward through things, because you're so focused on the prize, whatever that looks like for you. But you're focused on the prize without the drama, without it's almost like you're like, no, I don't want drama. I don't want the resistance. I don't want negativity. I just want to move forward and trudge through the things that I need to go through without any extra. And that's it's just what I'm getting here. You just don't want extra. You have enough on your plate. You don't want to deal with any more than what is necessary. And I feel like you see things incredibly clearly. You have a clear vision of what you want your future to look like. And it's almost like in your head, you're like, I may not have an actual physical plan written down, but I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I feel like every day it kind of shifts, but I'm going to follow my intuition, and that's going to tell me exactly what I need to do. And with I don't know if I said it, but with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it feels like some of you are going back to basics, is what I'm getting with this particular Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are going back to basics. Some of you are going back to something that you have known, a truth you've already known. None of this is what the Eight of Pentacles means, but it's almost like you're going back to something in order for you to move forward. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I got. All right, let's see. We have the Ace of Cups again. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, Magician in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some of you may be actually dealing with another person, somebody that really balances you out, because here we have the King and Queen of Wands as well, right? Masculine and feminine. Some of you may be just, again, really balancing that out. But remember, I said you're being selected. Here's that. Oh my God. And we have another ace. Listen, 4 aces. Are you kidding me? You want to talk about brand, like new and the Tower? This is a whole lot of change. A whole lot of change in a lot of areas of your life. Wow. Wow. But here's the Lion focused on you. I'm telling you, it feels like you're being seen, you're being observed, you're being selected. Yeah. I'm also getting contract. It feels like you have here's you going back to something that is, I don't know, something that you know, back to basics. Because here they're older, here they're younger. It's almost like you're taking several steps backwards to going back to something basic, but that going backwards is going to propel you forward, which is what I said here. You know, I'm getting, and I know I mentioned this earlier, but I need to go back to it real quick. I'm getting a contract, some sort of contract. It feels like there's an exchange of sorts. Whether for some of you it's a contract, for some of you it's like here, if you would do this, I will pay you for this, for your services. That's what I'm getting here with the 6 of Pentacles. We have 6, 6. That's a 10. Maybe seeing the number 66. But be mindful if you are being if your services are being requested, be mindful. Make sure you're not asking too little for what it is for whatever service you're providing. Okay, make sure you're not asking too little for the service that you are providing. Very important, whatever that looks like for you. Let's say your company wants you to do additional work and you're like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind doing it, but how am I being compensated? You know what I mean? So make sure you're being vocal about your worth. Okay. All right, now advice: Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Magician, and 2 of Cups in reverse. So these 2 cards are in reverse, Magician and 2 of Cups. Listen, do whatever it is you're doing with both love and persistence. Okay, persistence and love. You're doing it from the heart space, and you're taking all the proper steps to ensure that you're doing this properly. That's all that really matters. That's how you gain the win, whatever win that looks like for you. But that's how it's almost like if you do this, you get it. See the Queen of Wands, you get it. It's in your hands. You're like, yes, I did it. Yes, I've been selected. Yes, you know what I mean? That it just feels like she's enthused about something that she created, but people want, whatever that looks like for you. I don't know. I don't know what that means for you. So drop a comment, please. But I feel like you've already put all of this. Look, you see how this lined up beautifully? That was right there. It's almost like a continuation. You've already put it out into the universe, and it's just being created. if you have yet put it out into the universe, I suggest you start doing it. Writing it down or just putting it out there, because things are aligning. For some of you, the advice is that you have to let go of some of the things that you truly love but no longer serve a purpose for you. That could look like, oh, there's some friendships that, they've been long term and they've been wonderful, but they no longer serve a purpose. And I don't mean that they wore out their welcome, or you're using them, not like that, but it's like they're no longer on your frequency. It's like you're all the way up. Not that you're all the way up, but you're far higher. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, you're far higher than whatever their energy is. And it feels like if you're in constant communication or stay with them, it feels like they lower your vibration, not purposefully. It's just that it kind of almost holds you back to get moving, to obtain whatever this is. You have mirror magic, lunar light, past lives, spectrum, and self-care. This did come in reverse. Very interesting that we have 5, 5, and 5. This is number 32 that adds up to 5. So remember I said you may be seeing 4, 4, 4. You may also be seeing 5, 5, 5. Okay. What I'm getting with this mirror magic in reverse is that you've already done the self-reflection. You've already dealt with the past things that needed to get dealt with in your life. And you're done with that stage. You've already flipped the page. You've already moved forward, and you've already started that self-care process. And I feel like that's what this is, this beautiful balance. I think for most of you, you've come to a beautiful balance within yourself, that yin yang, very, very balanced, because you've already done all of the self-reflecting and dealing with past traumas or situations. And I just feel like you've already closed chapters that needed to be closed. That's what I'm getting here with this mirror magic in reverse. All right, let's find out outcome here for Libra, please. Outcome for Libra. Okay. Hold on, because one card fell. Ah! It completely fell. We have the 8 of Cups at the bottom. 1 second. We have the 4 of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse. And then these came out together. 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 6 of Swords, King of Cups, Death, and Wheel of Fortune. Listen, we have 2 outcomes here. All right, we have this beautifulness that's going on over here, and then we have the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Cups over here. If you don't deal with this, right? If you don't deal with this, you cannot get this. So I want to be clear. What this is talking about is this sense of, oh, I'm never going to get this dream. Oh, I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get that. Okay. If you stay within that energy, you're going to constantly be disappointed. And you're like, oh, I don't see this coming. I don't know what to do. Well, if you just turn around and do the past work, right? Look backwards, that stepping backwards is going to progress you. Okay. That's important here. That's key because it's come up a couple of times already. Now, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, King of Cups, Death, and Wheel of Fortune. Listen, this is a beautiful outcome. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think there was an ace right here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 aces, all upright. All upright. If you're asking a question, it's a hell yes. It's a hell yes. Not just a yes, it's a hell yes. Okay? This is beautiful. This is reaping the rewards of the time and effort you've put into something. You did it with love, therefore love is being returned to you. It's like your cup is just being overflown. It's beautiful. It's like, yes, because you did that, you did it with love, you're moving slowly towards things. You've cut things out of your life and you're moving forward. Because you're moving forward, you're filling your cup that much more with peace, balance, joy, just filling your cup consistently in a very calm, cool, collected way. And because you're constantly doing that, and I said that here, right? It's like you're in motion and then you're still. You're in motion and then you're still. You're in flow, which is what I had mentioned, which is what I had mentioned before with this Ace of Shells. Right? As long as you remain in flow, the changes just start happening. You may think that it's slow, but it actually is not slow. You've done the inner work, and I've been saying it here throughout the entire reading. If you have yet done it, for some of you, if you have yet done it, you need to get going on doing that, because this is a brand new chapter. How many tens have you? Oh, wait. No, that was the other reading that had a lot of tens. Never mind. But there is still change here because we have the Tower. We have so many aces talking about new beginnings, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so regardless of not having tens, you do have, and we have the Death card, which is also transformations, right? And allowing things to die off so that you're able to move forward towards that new chapter of your life. That's how the wheels of fate turn. But you have to deal with whatever residual things were in the past, whatever that looks like, whatever those residual things are. Work through them, really face them to work through them so that you can obtain everything that you have been trying to manifest, that you've put out there. Now will start coming in. Now will just, because you've built everything, and things will just get stuck in your beautiful web of weird, this beautiful web that you've created. Things are just going to start sticking to you because you're beautifully balanced, and you're just attracting things in naturally by you not doing very much. I'm not saying you're not doing anything at all. It's just that you're doing the things that you enjoy. And because you're doing that, things are just coming at you, and you're being selected for whatever this is, whatever that looks like for you. Drop a comment. All right, my darlings, that is what I have for you. If you wouldn't mind clicking that subscribe button for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. It's free to you, and it certainly helps my channel grow, which I appreciate very much, and I'm able to put out more and more videos. All right, my darlings, until we meet again, have a great one. Bye.